Man, this past weekend at Umoja Fest was great. We made the CD great again, right? That's what everybody's saying. They said, remember how coming to America is like, Mortimer, we're back. So it was a great event, love, harmony. I mean, the parade, there was over 120 vendors, all kind of food, just black businesses, all our youth groups, the drill teams, performances. I mean, I let the people judge, more than anything. If you just go online, you can see that, people, it was like a big therapy session, reunion, and not even a funny argument, no drama, just all peace, love, black beauty, black brilliance. It was all good. It's something we need to have that, more often.
Yeah, all the time, man. That sounds amazing. I definitely enjoyed myself, that's for sure. Yeah. And so let's hear a little bit about what's coming up next for the people. What else can they experience?
Well, yeah, that's a great question. So this weekend, we have our second Imagine Africatown Central District Design Weekend, and that's going to be going down. It's 2 days, and one event is focused on the youth. On Friday, there's a Minecraft hackathon. A lot of the children, including mine, always grabbing the phone, tablet to play this game called Minecraft, which teaches them how to build. And so we're going to use that to expose them to careers. It's going to be at the University of Washington School of Architecture. They're learning about careers in architecture, technology, the whole coding and all of that, and community building. So the Central District will actually be in the game, and they'll be building our future community in the game, having fun doing what they do, but also learning and getting connected to, building and imagining the future of their community. And then on Saturday, we have at Washington Hall, we're having our Black to the Future. There'll be community, convening to really not only focus on what are the future projects that Africatown and others are doing in the Central District, but because we know that a lot of our community have been displaced, have moved to different parts, as far down as Tacoma, and there are people doing work or want to do work like what we've been able to do with like the Liberty Bank building and the new project Africatown Plaza that we're working on in their areas, because some people are going to be in Renton, in Skyway, in South End, in Kent, in Federal Way, in Tacoma, and these same issues are there. So how can we take what we're learning and share it so that we can really build our regional Black community of the future according to what's best for us and what our vision is, and so that's what's going to be happening on Saturday at Washington Hall. It's an all-day, affair. We actually have famed internationally known architect Renee Kemp-Rotan. She's going to be our keynote. She has been designing Black spaces all over the world, and is currently working on the international design competition for Africatown, Alabama. So just bridging the gaps within our community here, like regionally, and also, nationally. So it's a big weekend. A lot of people are looking at what's happening right here in the Central District of Seattle, and we want to be able to share that so that we can really imagine, design, and build together what our future is going to be.
Well, this sounds amazing. Let's hear a little bit more about why people should be there.
Well, there's a saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. And if you don't have a plan, somebody else has a plan. And that's what we're really seeing with all of the gentrification. This is not just happening in the city, but all over the country, So we have to have our own plans, work our plans to make sure that we have, a community that is conducive for the growth and the development of our children, ourselves, right? And so we see what's happening around the country. We're being attacked. We have to design our own sanctuaries and build our, our safe spaces so that we can grow and thrive. And so it takes more than just a few. A few can, spark it, but for it really to be something sustainable and to be happen, at scale the way we need it, we need more hands and more people involved. And a lot of people want to be involved, and this is how they can get connected to what's happening and begin to bring their genius, their brilliance, their resources, so that we can build what we need, because no one of us is greater than all of us.
Absolutely. I think he said it best, y'all. coming up this weekend, Design Weekend. We got the Minecraft Hackathon is going on at UW Gould Hall on the 9th. And then we got the community discussion and the community design cipher happening on the 10th at Washington Hall. Great stuff, man. Glad to hear about it.
Definitely. Register the youth at mindtheblock.org. There's a few slots left, but we don't want to miss, we don't want to miss our children.
Yes, and I think you can find the link to the day 2 of the event on Eventbrite. So double check and search for Imagine Africatown Design Weekend. You'll find it at Eventbrite.
We don't want to just limit all that beauty, all that greatness, all that love to just one weekend out of the year. Africatown is built about building the spaces, building the community where that basically happens on a daily basis. Meaning you can go eat, at a black restaurant, you got options, you can go shop with, buy gifts, buy clothes, buy art, you can catch a show, the music, you can just really run into people that you don't maybe see on a regular basis. So, those building that community where this is not just limited to one weekend is really what this weekend is about, Black to the future. So how do we take ourselves and project ourselves into the future, take the best of our past and build that into our future?